Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. We've got some massive breaking news. As you all know, the whole Obama administration crossfire hurricane, Russia scandal is blowing up in their face. See, this conspiracy that's been going on for almost a decade now, it's about to come to an end. And it's coming to an end with Hillary Clinton, Barack Hussein Obama, Joe Biden, and many others being handcuffed and sent to prison. But if you turn on CNN, MSNBC, or any liberal podcaster today, here's what you're going to hear. Well, there is, presidential immunity. No presidential immunity, because Tulsi Gabbard just proved today, this morning, that Obama continued covering up for the fake Russia collusion story even when he was out of office. Presidential immunity only covers you while you're in office. But we all know, and it's easy to find the clips, even when Obama was out of office, he would stand on stage and accuse Donald Trump of being an asset and an agent of Russia. And that the only reason that Trump won the election was because Russia hacked our election systems. But I thought saying that our elections could be hacked is a threat to democracy and anti-America. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here and I'm loving what I'm seeing. Do me a huge favor really quickly. Smash that thumbs up, subscribe, leave me a comment. Where are you tuning in from today? I really love seeing your guys' comments and seeing how far and wide my videos go. And before we continue, quick shout out to today's sponsor, Verity Metals. Ladies and gentlemen, I recommend Verity Metals for all your precious metals needs, IRAs, 401ks. Maybe you just want to buy a single coin. They got it all. But why do I recommend them? Out of all the companies in the country, they are the only ones who have a self-storage IRA options. That's right. Self-storage IRA options, not mixed in some locker somewhere halfway across the country, mixed with everybody else's stuff. You have access to your stuff whenever you need it. Call them today and ask them about their self-storage IRA options. Call 888-328-6105. Tell them Vlad sent you. Get free silver on your next qualifying order. Links are down below in the description. Thank you. Here we go. I want to play you this clip and we're going to get back to it.
Talk us through what happens next. And if you don't mind, could you narrow it down to Comey, Clapper, Brennan, and Barack Obama? Will Barack Obama be able to claim presidential immunity on this? Can you claim presidential immunity if you're committing a crime?
He might be able to claim presidential immunity for his actions while he was the president of the United States, and they'll have to litigate that, right? It's unclear whether he'll ultimately get presidential immunity for this, but I'll tell you this, it's an ongoing criminal conspiracy, and presidential immunity covers his actions while he's the president of the United States. They don't cover his actions when he's the former president.
You hear that? Here's why this is very, very important. He said it's an ongoing conspiracy, meaning they failed at their big plan. They failed, but then they kept lying about it. Instead of dropping it, they kept lying about it. They kept, trying to cover up their lies. And now before I continue with the clip, here's what Tulsi Gabbard has revealed to us. Here was their big plan. Their big plan was to spread the lie, make it grow big and wide, and set up Donald Trump. They were going to build a case with fake evidence. Then they were going to have a sitting president arrested with cameras rolling in the Oval Office in front of the whole world to see because of a lie, right? That the only reason he's president is because Russia hacked our election system. Then they were going to arrest him, imprison him, install Mike Pence as president and Paul Ryan as VP because he was speaker at the time, and go to war with Russia because they got Trump elected. They were going to arrest the sitting president and drag us into World War III on the pretense of a lie. Yep.
Of the United States. And when he's participating in the cover-up of this conspiracy, then he doesn't have presidential immunity.
Can you explain what the statute of limitations is here, Mike? Is there any worming snake slithering wiggle room here? Are there any technicalities that they're going to be able to hide under a rock? Over.
Yeah, remember this back in 2016, you had President Obama and then Vice President Joe Biden and Clapper and Comey and Brennan and so many other goons make up the Russian collusion hoax. They worked with the Hillary's campaign, the DNC, the Steele dossier. You had Perkins Coie law firm. You made up the Steele dossier. You made up the Russian collusion hoax. You said you were lying. You said that the Trump and his campaign were colluding with the Russians to steal the 2016 election.
That's going to wrap it up for the clip. We always thought that Hillary Clinton is the originator of the Russia collusion story. It was Obama and his administration. It was not. Hillary Clinton was in on it. Let's not get it twisted. But it was Obama and his intel agencies who are the foundation of the lie, who are the fabric of the lie. And here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, the damage that they caused to our nation, the damage that they caused, see, Trump derangement syndrome is because of the fake Russia collusion. It's because of it. And so it's kind of like, it's COVID 1.0, right? First, they made a mental disease and got a bunch of their supporters sick with it, which is called Trump derangement syndrome. And to this day, there's no cure. All right. You need deliverance, not a cure. But see, they got their own people sick. Then now it's a decade later, and you still see all these dummies running around hating on Russia because of the 2016 election and hating Trump because of the lie of the 2016 election. So this is where Pam Bondi needs to come and do your job, Pam. And this is why let me get serious for 30 seconds and we're wrapping this up. Pam Bondi, do your job. You are the Attorney General of the United States. You have indictment and arrest powers like nobody in the world. Not even the president has as much arresting power or criminal indictment power like you. And it's been over 2 months since Letitia James has been referred to you for prosecution. Have you indicted her? It's been over 3 months since Jack Smith has been referred for prosecution. Have you prosecuted? It's been 2 weeks since Comey and Clapper have been referred for criminal prosecution. What's going on? Pam Bondi, what is going on? Maybe Tulsi Gabbard, and I like it. Tulsi Gabbard, Attorney General. It's got a good ring to it. She's doing amazing work. You know that it's been now officially 9 days since Tulsi Gabbard referred Obama for criminal prosecution to the DOJ. And Tulsi Gabbard says, here's the evidence. There's more than enough evidence to indict him now, today. We don't need to wait for tomorrow. We don't need to wait a week or a month or a year. Now, we can do it now. Here's the evidence. The evidence is there. What is Pam doing? I don't know. But she needs to get on it because the evidence is there. Tulsi Gabbard said the evidence is there. It's like if we go to trial today, Obama's going to prison for life. Same with this whole gang of government gangsters. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'll keep you updated. I'll stay on top of the story. So to make sure you subscribe. God bless you. See you soon.